All right. Welcome to DCT.
Episode 51. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
How's it going, buddy? How you doing?
Feeling real American.
Feeling real American?
Yeah.
You know, nothing says America, right, like the First Amendment, right? And one of those things that's in that First Amendment is freedom of speech. There's a guy named Kevin Durant right now in the NBA who's exercising that right to his fullest potential. And he's been flaming a lot of his teammates recently on teammates, ex-teammates.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Well, I think it has, honestly. So, for those of you who don't know, the most recent KD burner allegation against a fan was talking about his own teammate, Jabari Smith Jr. And I just wanted to, bring it to light that as soon as that came out, and as soon as KD, said that, he's been on a tear of these last, 4 games.
Jabari Smith is on the tear,
Jabari Smith is on KD had, 35 the other night, but, whatever.
KD.
It's just Kevin Durant. He's shooting 45% from the field and 55% from 3. And that's not including last night's game, where he had 31 and 9 with 3 blocks and 3 steals. So maybe KD should just start insulting his teammates more often. I think Alperen Sengun is next.
Yeah.
He's been kind of lackluster lately.
Maybe Tari Eason could get on there. Reed Shepherd needs to get on there.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, as soon as maybe we'll make the investment and just start adding KD's burner.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll get to talking about some more of his teammates, and then maybe the Rockets will be good again. Who knows?
I've thought about starting a DCT burner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that could just be your main account, honestly. It could just be your DCT burner.
You're so right.
But, enough of, allegations. We're here to talk about facts, and the fact is that Canada sucks at hockey.
They do.
Well, at least on the Olympic stage in the 2026 Milan Olympics.
On the Olympic stage. The Olympic Games went pretty well for us, I'd say.
Yeah.
We finished second.
Mm-hmm.
We had 33 overall medals with 12 gold. Norway finished in first. They had 41 medals with 18 gold. So they crushed it this Olympic. Congrats to Norway.
Yeah, they were great. They were absolutely unstoppable in whatever events they won. I don't really know or care because I'm American. And I just want to talk about us, right? Us, U.S., United States. I'm going to talk about us.
USA. USA.
We had some highlights and some lowlights in this Olympics.
We did, yeah.
Some lowlights including, the men's figure skating finals when they were doing 8 of the 10 guys slipped up on the ice during their final performance. That was tragic, especially to see in your final bout for Olympic figure skating. That was rough. And then everybody was blaming that it was too warm and the ice was too soft and then people couldn't land. The only person that didn't blame the ice, it was Ilya. It was our homeboy Ilya.
My goat.
He came and he was just honestly, it was just on me. I don't feel like I was focused enough. And, I just need to do better. It's the Olympics. And I was like, that is what you need to be saying at that moment. Instead of looking for an scapegoat, which may or may not be true. Who knows? It only took them freaking 4 years to build this ice rink because they knew it was going to be in Milan. Yeah. And they waited until 3 weeks before the Olympics to build the place. So, say what you will about Italy and their, hastiness. But
facility management.
Yeah, some like that. I mean, you're having the game in your, country and you just can't, lock in and build a stadium, whatever.
Anyways, but I figured USA moments, let's talk our top 3 USA moments.
Let's do it.
So, number 3, I think we go with Alyssa Liu, the female figure skater. She is a beast, dude.
She got a dog in her, bro.
Her story is crazy. She was the first woman to win gold in an individual event since 2002 after she won hers. She won the U.S. Figure Skating Championship in 2019. Can you guess how old she was?
I don't know, probably 4.
13.
Mm.
Yeah. And then in 2020, she won it again. And in 22, she made her Olympic debut. That was in where was that Olympic? I can't even
The
remember.
Summer Olympics?
Yeah. Well, it was winter, obviously. But in 22, that Olympic debut came when it was still COVID rules and there weren't as many people in the stands at all. So she came in 6th place. Then she decided to hang up her skates. She just retired from the sport completely, and everyone was like, whoa. What's happening? Because normally, as I found out earlier, the retirement age for figure skaters is normally like in your mid-20s, which is really young, I feel like. But
still a lot of work on the body.
yeah.
I feel like, if you're training from such a young age, especially like an Olympian, right? Like you do one sport day in and day out.
Yeah.
Like from like the age of like 3.
Yeah.
Like some people still got the umbilical cord attached to them when they're figure skating. So like they start them young, they push them into their mid-20s, and then that's it.
Her dad is actually her dad was a political activist in China during the what was it, the Tiananmen Square protest.
Oh yeah.
And then he immigrated over here and had his child, and she apparently started skating at like 5, and obviously she was his project her entire life. But she retired after that Olympic, and then apparently just one day she went skating with some friends and was like, oh, I actually love this. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing it.
I forgot how much I liked this.
I forgot how much I liked this. And then a year later, she won a freaking gold medal in an Olympics. Crazy.
Yeah, she's kind of the GOAT. And we love that, she drapes the red, white, and blue all around her body, because we love that for us.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2. Who do you got?
I'm going to go with Ilya Malnin. And this one is kind of hometown boy, goes to George Mason, real close to D.C., obviously. But this one I actually chose for a couple reasons. One being, obviously, he did help Team USA win gold in the team event. But in his own event, he did not do as well as everybody was expecting. But I think it's more of a testament to him as a person than it is to him as an athlete, per se. He went into the event as the odds-on favorite. He had just won a world championship the year before, I believe. And everybody was like, okay, this guy's going to win it. Then he tried to do a quad lutz. He fell down. He tried to do, on his final jump, another, I think it was a quad lutz combo, and he also fell. And he ended up getting 8th place. And they interview him after the event. He said, I don't know what just happened. Like, I just felt like I kept reliving all the traumatic moments that were happening in my life. All these negative thoughts were happening. I guess it's just the Olympic pressure getting to me. But he still came out. He showed up for all of his teammates. He showed up for Team USA. He was at all the events still smiling, looking happy. He came out and did his final exhibition skate, and that was really powerful.
That was a really cool one.
That was great. It was really powerful. He skated to NF. I was so thrown off by that, first of all, because one, it was NF playing on the Olympic stage, and two, he came out and skated in a hoodie and jeans. I was like, where's the normal,
That's just like DMV, like dress culture right there. Just coming out in baggy fits and oversized clothes.
Apparently.
But we love it. We love it.
But I think it was more of I put him at 2 because it was a combination of him winning gold with Team USA, but also just his mental fortitude going throughout the rest of the game. So
I mean, he's an amazing athlete, and the fact that we can support an athlete that's so close, like we don't have that. We don't like really ever get that around here. Like Olympic athletes being from this area. Like I know like Katie Ledecky is like a DMV area-esque person, but we don't know where she lives. This dude's like right down the street from my house. Yeah. So like it's like kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But then you also got KD, who we've brought up, PG County.
Noah Lyles, unfortunately, is also
Can't wait for the Summer Olympics to roll back around again, get yelled at by Noah Lyles.
Oh, yeah.
But, I would say that those two are very good moments, but, we save the best for last, of course.
Best for last.
Which is?
Team USA Hockey.
Just in general.
We're talking women. We're talking men.
We're not laughing at the women.
We're not laughing. Not at all. That was something.
Don't get
me started on that. But we got to shout out the women first, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
They had a fantastic run. I mean, they went 6-1 in their games, the one being an overtime win instead of a loss, by the way.
Yeah.
But they outscored their opponents in 7 games, 33-2.
That is just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's the first gold for the U.S. without a loss since 1998 for them, which is another insane stat. Aaron Frankel finishing the game with 30 saves.
Crazy.
So it's
the Iron Wall.
The Iron Wall. Team USA outshot them 33-31. So the women, like obviously both the men and the women won Olympic gold. We should give their props to both. But the women just dominated.
It was just a pure showing of dominance.
Yeah.
And like I know that the championship or like the gold medal game was a 2-1 win in like overtime, but like that was the only like close game that they had.
It was the only one that
really seemed competitive.
Yeah.
Almost. And like all these other skates seemed like exhibition matches.
Yeah.
And then they play Canada for like the one time and like that was like their game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shout out to the women. The women are so talented. I'm super excited the fact that they had the PWHL takeover in DC not too long ago, potentially getting another women's hockey team in the area.
I really hope so. I think that
we need more events to go to and talk about and drink at. Come on, guys, please just put a lady team in here, please.
I posted a video of us talking about the women's last week on our social medias, and one of the first comments I got on it was, I wish people watching Olympic women's sports, I wish it carried over into professional women's sports.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I was like, yeah, I completely agree. I don't understand why more people don't watch women's sports.
It just hasn't been invented yet. We're especially for like the hockey aspect. You know, like the comment was on the post about like the women's hockey team. It's like, well, I wish there was more women's hockey team support outside of the Olympics.
There's only 6 teams.
There's only 6 teams, and none of which are even close to us. No. I think the closest one is in New York.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're waiting for our team.
We'll support them whenever they exist in this area.
Exactly.
But yes, women, fantastic job.
Congratulations.
I can't say enough for you. Congrats.
Pretty sure the captain won her last gold. I think she announced that she's not coming back for the next Olympics. Yeah. I think she's like a little bit up there in hockey age. But she did win, I believe, 2 other medals prior to this one. So great career from her. Excited to see what the future holds for women's hockey, especially with the catapult of winning an Olympic gold.
Yeah. So, as I said before, Team USA dominated, outshot them 33-31. Complete script flip on the men's side. We got, honestly, that game should not have been that close. It's on the anniversary of Miracle on Ice 46 years ago, and the only reason it was close was the beautiful giant of a man we call Connor Hellebuck.
Yes.
I cannot believe we won 2-1 in overtime after a Jack Hughes goal. But you know what? We do need to give a shout out to Zach Werenski, because that hustle that he showed getting to that puck and delivering that pass over to Hughes.
Crisp pass.
Beautiful pass. Cannot give enough of a shout out.
Shedding off a freaking goose to get the puck and then sliding it to, oh my goodness.
Beautiful. Lots of shout outs all around. But the MVP of this game was 100% Connor Hellebuck.
The MVP of the Olympics probably was Connor Hellebuck.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of saves that he had to endure the entire stretch of those Olympic Games is crazy.
It was wild. I mean, think about that. You're Connor Hellebuck, and you're sitting in goal, and the front line that is going against you is Connor McDavid, the best player in the NHL, the leading goal scorer in Nathan McKinnon, and then you've got the 19-year-old phenom, Celebrini.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting line. And then you've got freaking Cale Makar coming up the ice on the other side.
Got Willie back there. It's just like name after name after name.
It's just
and then LT and net, like
it's a fantastic team. They 100% should have won, but they ran into.
It's kind of like Rocky, You know, when
Yeah.
Rocky faces or whatever his name is, Igor or whatever his name is.
Ivan Drago.
Yeah. Whenever he faces, everybody was like, Ivan's the better boxer.
Yeah.
Ivan's gonna win.
Well, it's also like this other movie called Miracle.
Well, we had already brought that up, so I thought not bringing it up again would have been nice. But you see what I try to do for this fucking asshole. Anyways,
I mean, I can't say enough about Connor Hellebuck. I mean, 42, what was it? 41 saves. That's insane.
Crazy.
42 shots by the Canadians, and Connor Hellebuck saved 41 of them. I mean, that save on the second period breakaway by McDavid, the penalty kill after, 16 or 92 seconds of a 5-on-3 by the Canadian. I was shitting my pants when I saw that we were playing Canada 5-3. And then
the best moment of the Olympic game.
the behind the back stick save in the third period. I'm genuinely thinking about changing the DCT logo to that.
Yeah, I mean, as you should. Like all love for LT. We love him over here, but on the Olympic stage, that's crazy. You know what's even worse to do on the Olympic stage?
What?
Be Nathan McKinnon and miss a complete open net on the backside of the ice to tie the game. Or no, actually to put him up at that point.
Yeah.
So, but we've seen that before as Caps fans. We saw that last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
When I couldn't tell you who it was, but somebody was sitting in our the back crease, got a pass, completely whiffed the net. So.
It's okay. Also, freaking McKinnon after the game was like, what did he say exactly?
He said that we were the better team in every way except for score, which is crazy because that's the only one you fucking need, Nathan. But yeah, congrats to the guys. It's the first time that U.S. Men and women have won gold in a very long time.
Oh yeah.
So more power to our boys and girls. We're bringing them home.
Yeah.
Bringing home some nice pieces of jewelry.
Nice gold, some nice silver, some nice bronze.
Yeah, I think our final total was 12 golds, 12 silver, and 9 bronze. So not too bad of a turnout. But we're just waiting for that Summer Olympics, man. We're just waiting to get back out there and really, stretch our legs. Because right now, in the Winter Olympics, we're, doing everybody else's sports.
Yeah.
Everybody else's sports is in the winter. The summer... Sorry, I'm getting passionate. The summer is where we lock in.
Yeah.
For the Olympics.
No, literally, every news outlet, I went online and was looking stuff up in terms of, goal count and, which events we medaled in and stuff. Mm-hmm. Every single one was, small nation of Norway beats 342 million population USA. Yeah, no shit. What the fuck do those guys have to do the rest of the year? They train 3 years to play the next Olympics.
Yeah, they're not doing anything. And plus, Norway, it's covered in winter all the fucking time. The U.S. swings freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Then, Norway, they live in the frickin' snow.
It was 45 degrees yesterday. I went out to walk my dog this morning and it was 27.
Yeah. Ridiculous. But, props to Norway. They did it with their small population or whatever.
Fantastic job.
Now, instead of people doing their physical Olympics, we're going to do some mental Olympics in here.
I love a good mental Olympic.
We each got blind quizzes for each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start first by giving Ben his.
Okay.
So, Ben, you are going to name me the top 5 reception leaders on the Commanders since 2000.
Ooh. Since 2000?
Since 2000.
Are most of these guys post 2010?
There's some that bleed in from the late 2000s into the 2010s, but all of these names. They're all household names.
Okay. Most receptions, you said?
Yes.
Santana Moss.
He is number 1. Could you guess how many he has?
I have no idea, honestly.
581. And he, I believe, is 3rd all-time on the Commanders list.
Thank God you said that. I would have guessed 900.
I think that's the all-time leader, and that's Art. And Art has 960 or something like that.
Something like that. Okay.
So you got 1.
Yep. Terry?
Yes, Terry's number 2 at 498.
Okay. Are they all wide receivers?
No. There's actually only one more wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
If the list went one more further, I would have added a running back.
Pierre Garçon.
Yes, he's number 4. at 376.
Okay. Now, I'm assuming the others are tight ends?
Could be.
Not Jordan Reed.
Yes. Jordan Reed is number 5 at 329.
So I've got what? Number
3 left.
Number 3 left. Tight end?
Yes.
Cooley?
Yes. Good job. Cooley had 429. That's a pretty good list.
5 for 5, baby.
Yeah, not bad.
That's what we call a sweep.
Not bad. If I would have extended the list one more, it would have been a running back from
Ooh, can I guess?
mid 2000s.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Actually, a running back from mid 2000s? Oh, fuck.
He played 12 years and just caught a bunch of passes. It was 319 receptions, just under Jordan Reed.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. I didn't even bother to look him up.
Oh, word.
It was something like C. Rodriguez, but it wasn't our C. Rodriguez. It was
different.
It was a different Rodriguez.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Clean sweep.
clean sweep.
I'm kind of proud of myself for
I
that
can't
one.
wait to not do that for your fucking quiz, but
Yeah,
we'll
right.
see.
Okay. We're gonna switch sports here. I'm gonna give you some Washington Wizard trivia.
Yay!
By the
Guys,
way-
I'm repping my trade jersey, by the way.
I got a New Jersey 2 guy.
He's Black Jaden now.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I
wish.
wrong?
I wish.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna go Washington Wizard basketball.
Oh, okay.
Since 2000,
All right.
who has the most made 3-pointers for the Washington Wizards?
Okay, just top 5.
Just top 5.
Okay, Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal's 1. Can you guess how many he has?
Uh,
The range. I'll give you a range. It's between. Actually, do you want me to just tell you?
yeah, sure.
Okay, he blows everyone out of the water. By the way, he doubles the next guy. He has 1,514.
That's my goat right there. That's my points leader right there. Okay. John Wall.
John Wall is 5
Hey, nice.
at 539.
Okay. Gilbert.
Gilbert is 2
Okay.
at 868.
Got tenured Wizards. Is Corey on here?
Corey is 4.
Yes.
Corey, you know what's crazy is Corey has 70 more threes than John Wall does.
That's not that crazy. John Wall never shot that many threes.
That's true.
And he did. But over a longer career, wasn't that big of a 3-point guy.
Yeah.
His 3-point shot was kind of broken. But,
Yeah. Plus, Corey is a 3-point specialist, and the kind of trend of the NBA in the last 10 years has been double 3-point.
Exactly.
Picks,
So I got one more
you got
person.
one more.
Is he 3?
He is 3.
He's
Yes.
3.
This is a guy that was a tenured Wizard. That's the only reason why he's on this list.
God, tenured Wizard. Otto Porter?
No, he is actually 6.
Oh, really? Okay. Was this what was his time frame? Was this early 2000s?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say early to mid 2000s.
Fucking Wes Unseld. I don't fucking know. Who is it?
It's Antoine Jameson.
Oh my god, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, he had 646 threes.
Not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think it's interesting that Gilbert's at 2. Not because I don't think he's an amazing player.
Right.
He's obviously, probably
He also played for a really long time for the Wizards.
Yeah.
So
but he also played in an era where they didn't shoot threes.
yeah, it was a lot more frowned upon to shoot 3-pointers back in the day.
He was just ripping it before Kobe was.
Well, to be fair, if you've ever heard an interview with this guy, all he did was trash talk. Literally all he did was that. And so if he seems like the kind of guy to spite shoot threes for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you bring a gun into the locker room. Okay, should we move on to...
I think we should move on. To our last topic here, which is a little bit of a nice segue because we're going to be talking about some Wizards.
Yeah.
So, I was talking to Ben about this earlier today, and we're talking about what the Wizards need to do for the rest of the season. So we have 16 games left in the regular season. And it's so sad because then the only thing we're going to have is baseball, and it's going to be a rough 3 months.
It's okay. We have 16 games left, but then we have playoff basketball and playoff hockey.
True. So as long as we can survive to April, we'll be good with 2 months of no sports. Maybe. But for right now, we're talking about the Wizards. And I wanted to talk about some of the recent team management decisions that have been going on.
Yeah.
Starting with the 10-day contract of Alondas Williams.
Dude,
now,
he's been crushing it.
This guy, Alondas Williams, just comes in, pretty much picked him off the go-go, was like, you know what, come in, 10 days, play a few games, see how you do. He averages 13, 7, and 4 over 3 games with a 25-point career high night against the Pacers. Now, granted, it's against the Pacers, but this guy was playing for the go-go like last week.
Yeah.
And now he's over here dropping 25 on an NBA team. So, phenomenal. I hope we keep this guy around, or at least on our G League team.
He could be like our scorer off the bench.
Exactly. It would be like that 7, 8, 9 person deep that we need. Also, some shout-outs that I want to give. Sharif Cooper and Jameer Watkins. Both with the acceleration and minutes that they're getting towards the end of this year, they're playing great. And I'm loving seeing their development. Sharif is a dog. Jameer Watkins will jump out of the gym with freaking anybody, and he's only like 6'3".
Yeah.
So, like, dudes, both of them, crazy athletic. I can't wait to see like what their impact is next year, especially with all of the starters, Trae Young, Anthony Davis, like starting to play and like are healthy. I can't wait to see if they're going to be that like 7, 8, 9, 10 on the bench. And then you also got guys like Keyshawn, Bilal, like there's so many like bench guys that we have that are going to be so good that have been getting starting minutes like this entire year.
Yeah.
And then if we just shift them to the bench, they're gonna produce so well.
I mean, our starting lineup next year, in my opinion, is 100% dependent on our draft pick.
Yeah.
Like, if we get that top 3 pick that you and I obviously really want,
yes,
we can go with a AJ Davanto. We can go with a Boozer. We can go with a Darren Peterson. Like, those guys would be fantastic. I wouldn't be upset if we got Caleb Wilson at 4. I'm a little bit iffy on it because he's already injured and he's a freshman in college.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it happens.
It happens.
But those 3 are very obviously cream of the crop, like separating themselves from everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, man.
So, to put things in perspective, right, for what this draft pick is going to look like, I have like a little bit of a tank list here.
Tank list?
So, I got all the bottom teams rounded up in the NBA right now. So, like I said, there's 16 games left, at least for the Wizards. Some teams have 15, some teams have 17, whatever. Some of the bottom teams right now. Brooklyn is sitting at 15 and 41. You have Indiana, who's sitting at 15 and 43, who we just handed 2 losses to. So, don't really know about that. But then you got Sacramento, who's 15 and 46. You have New Orleans, who's 16 and 42. And then you have Utah, who's 18 and 40. And then you have our Wizards, who are 16 and 40. So we have a few wins to play with. If we want to secure that top spot, we just got to lose as much as possible.
Yeah.
But that will be at, I think, the impact deficit of our players actually playing in competitive games. So I want what Brian Keefe is doing to keep doing. Like, I want him to keep, like, subbing in all of his guys that he keeps buying off of freaking 10-day contracts. Just keep playing them out for the rest of the year. I don't know if there's going to be, like, a time for the rest of the season where Brian Keefe is going to, like, stop playing starters. But we were talking about this a little bit before the episode about, like, the tanking situation and what the NBA is going to do next year with it. So, for now, hopefully we can secure a top draft pick. I'd really like that a lot, especially after getting shoveled last year. But, I mean, I still love my Trey Johnson, obviously. But, like, you know, the one pick from a team that was tied for last, that would have been nice. But, you know, Cooper Flag's doing wonders for the Mavs.
It's a tank off.
Nico Harrison definitely signed a deal with the devil, I think, to get that one pick.
I think it's funny that he got fired.
I don't. I think it was well-deserved.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm saying I think it's funny in terms of, like, I can't believe that this guy really came in, made that trade, and everybody was like, get him the fuck out.
He made one trade, and he's like, you guys love me, right? Like, he doesn't play defense. Defense wins championships. Has Derek Lively and that's about it. PJ Washington at the time, like.
Yeah. I mean, you're fresh off a finals appearance.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, we got to get rid of this guy.
This Luka guy?
This Luka guy? Oh, yeah. Let me just have him average 30, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
But he
doesn't play defense.
He doesn't play defense.
But he doesn't play defense. Same thing with Trae Young, which is what I've been hearing the entire time. Like we heard at that basketball game.
Oh, my God. That was so funny, dude. I was like, this guy's not even playing.
Fuck you, Trae Young.
He's not even playing.
All 40 minutes of the game.
He's just living rent-free in your head. But,
yeah,
it'll be very interesting to see the rest of the season. I have a mentality when it comes to the Wizards right now, and that is I think it's really funny because every time I have the score updates on my phone, so every time the quarter ends on ESPN, it tells me what the score is. And every time I see that we're losing, I'm like, yes. And every time I see that we're winning, I'm like, why? What are we doing right now? Oh, my God.
And the thing is that we'll be winning against, like, good teams. Like, we'll be like, being really competitive with good teams and then either blowing out or completely getting blown out by bad teams. So.
Love a good blowout.
Well, you would.
By the way, there's 26 games left.
26 games left?
26.
Did I just do my math wrong?
Yeah. But it's okay. You're dyslexic.
Oh, I did do my math wrong. Thanks for checking me. I appreciate it.
Gotcha.
There's 26 games left. A lot of time. There's a lot of time left.
There's a lot of games left to lose.
If we only end at 16, that would be no worse than last year. So we've already hit our win total from last year. So
last year was 17. No, wait.
No, it was 16.
No. Last year was 18.
Were we 18 and... Oh, God.
I remember because 50, I made a bet with Bryce.
64? 18 and 64?
Yeah. I made a bet with Bryce that we would get to 20 wins.
Who?
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. We love him. I'm going to put his fucking jersey up here or something. I don't know.
No, we're not.
I'm going to get one of his little Pee-wee hockey jerseys and put it up here.
All right. Well, I think that's all we got.
That about wraps it up.
For everybody today.
We had a really short episode today.
Yeah.
But, it's just to kind of, catch y'all up, spread our eagle wings, celebrate the Olympics, just to kind of catch up with you guys because we missed you. So...
Yeah. By the way, guys, that's bald eagle wings, not Philadelphia eagle wings. We don't like those wings.
I would hope that you guys didn't assume I meant eagles, but I more meant like, the eagle is in the national bird. So
yeah. So we'll have a bit more to talk to you guys about next week. Obviously, Wizard basketball is going to pick back up after the All-Star break. We're going to have Caps finally coming back after that Olympic break.
Spring training has just started too.
Spring training, we unfortunately have to talk about the Washington Nationals.
No, we can actually talk about the Washington Nationals because we briefly looked at it, because we weren't going to talk about it today, but we briefly looked at it before the episode started. And the Nats have won all of their preseason games so far. One of them by an 8-run margin.
Yeah.
Except for the last game they played, which they tied, and the game ended. I didn't know that baseball could do that.
Yeah,
but
it's just a spring training thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's really funny because both of us started to look up the Nats spring training schedule at the same time, and out of Keenan, I just say
we just both snicker at the same time.
They tied?
They tied? They could do that? So we'll have a bunch of different sports to talk about, and it will all continue.
We'll be introducing our new series.
Yes,
we'll be talking a little bit more about that in the coming weeks.
In the future.
Anyways, that's all we got for you guys today. So thank you for watching. And just leave any comments of what you guys want to hear us talking about.
Yeah. Go US.
USA. 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 USA.